the Packers and Matt LaFleur, since he's been hired, have used the mantra of all gas, no effing brake.
It's all gas, no brake.
And I tweeted at halftime, I've seen a lot of all gas in this first half, but I need no effing brake in the second half. And that's what we got. That's what we got in a 40-14 victory for the Green Bay Packers. The Los Angeles Rams could not beat the Seattle Seahawks earlier today, so the Packers couldn't clinch tonight, but still in the driver's seat in the NFC, so that's great to see. They beat the Bears next week. They win the NFC, and the road rolls through Lambeau. Now, if the road rolls through Lambeau, you're probably feeling pretty good because Green Bay has the MVP on their offense. Green Bay's got the MVP on their offense. And that race was called tonight. Stop the count. Stop the count. Aaron Rodgers is the MVP. He proved it tonight. And I'll tell you why. It wasn't necessarily his performance, which was a great one. He threw 4 incomplete passes. Well, really 3 incomplete passes and an interception. 21 of 25, 231 yards, 4 touchdowns, and an interception tonight for Aaron Rodgers. But there was a moment in this game that really stuck out to me. It really stuck out to me. And that drive, that 3-play drive to start off the third quarter, just spelled out that Aaron Rodgers is the MVP this year. We watched Patrick Mahomes on national television earlier Sunday, and he threw an interception, played a pretty solid game as he always does. But Aaron Rodgers tonight did something to start off that third quarter. You know, they went into halftime up 19-7, and then their first offensive drive of the third quarter. First play, they give it to Aaron Jones, 59 yards down the sideline, but he stepped out of bounds. We're allowed to say that. It wasn't called that way. It was a 59-yard run. But Aaron Jones, as they showed the replay on television, stepped out of bounds. Aaron Rodgers, being the veteran he is, knew that. He knew that Aaron Jones probably stepped out of bounds or maybe was close, and he didn't even want to risk the challenge. He didn't want to stop the momentum for Green Bay's offense. So he rushed his team 60 yards down the field, got him to the line of scrimmage, and just ran an easy halfback dive. They got nowhere on the play, but they didn't give the Titans the ability to challenge that ruling, that Aaron Jones actually ran that way for 59 yards. And Aaron Rodgers, being the smart quarterback he is, the veteran quarterback he is, he got up to the line of scrimmage, got a play off, so no challenge could happen. The following play, an 8-yard touchdown pass to Davante Adams. He got there. He got it done with. Aaron Rodgers ended the race tonight. We go to your phone lines now. Phone lines open, 877-878-7683. We've got TJ. Hey, TJ, how are you?
I just want to say Davante Adams, the best receiver in the league, and if there were any doubts about it this week, I think they should have been shattered.
Yeah, I think you're 100% correct, TJ. Davante Adams, as he's done all season long, has made his name known. He has made his presence felt, and he did exactly that tonight in a game where the weather was a big part of the narrative. You know, a foot of snow fell in Green Bay today, and maybe it wasn't that much, but I'm by no means a meteorologist. Producer Kyle, who's with us, might know better than me. But a good amount of snow fell here in Green Bay today, and the passing game was talked about how it might not be as prevalent as it usually is for Green Bay. But Aaron Rodgers was just as, if not more efficient than he usually was today. Again, 21 of 25, 11 of 21 of those completions. So more than 50% of Aaron Rodgers' completions today went to the directions of Davante Adams, 11 catches, 142 yards, and 3 touchdowns. TJ's got a damn good point in that argument. He looked like the best receiver in football yet again today, did Davante Adams. And what can I say? I can't say he's wrong. And, you know, I made sure to put some fun at Pro Football Focus out there on Twitter, who before the season said Marvin Jones was the best receiver in the NFC North. Davante Adams isn't only the best receiver in the NFC North, he's the best receiver in the National Football League. That was the fact tonight. 140 yards, 11 catches, 3 touchdowns. Blah, just another day at the office for DA, who we're just prone as Packers fans for him to go nuts. He was so darn good today, as he has been every day. But how about A.J. Dillon, the second-round draft pick out of Boston College, really getting his first real time. He got a carry for 19 yards last week. That was great exposure to us as Packers fans. But this week, A.J. Dillon was the lead back, and he was terrific. And the funniest part of this story, there was a lot of storylines going into this one, right? Matt LaFleur, of course, getting hired from Tennessee. And A.J. Dillon, his draft comparisons were always tied to Derrick Henry. But who looked more like the Derrick Henry we're used to today? I would make the argument for A.J. Dillon. He was terrific tonight. A.J. Dillon, 21 carries, 124 yards. His first touchdown of his NFL career, then followed by the second touchdown of his NFL career. 21 carries, 124 yards, 2 touchdowns for the rookie out of Boston College. And he looked like the true, real form of Derrick Henry that we expected. And Derrick Henry by no means was any slouch tonight, 23 carries and 98 yards. But A.J. Dillon looked like the better back, which, of course, I didn't expect. I assume none of you did either. Derrick Henry, not as good as A.J. Dillon tonight. Not the storyline I expected whatsoever. But if I have 2 big takeaways from this game, it's number 1, Aaron Rodgers finished the MVP race. It's over. He wins. Number 2, A.J. Dillon looked better than Derrick Henry. I'm not saying he's better than Derrick Henry, but he looked a lot better than Derrick Henry. All right, let's go to the guest line now. How about we